Albert Kesselring, Field Marshal of the Wehrmacht. The Italian government has committed the most infamous treachery. The Italian troops must be called up to continue to fight alongside us. Otherwise, there will be no mercy for the traitors. Said, done. The Italians who fight back in Rome and in many episodes all over Italy, or on the Greek islands of Cephalonia, Corfu, Rhodes, Leros, Kos, fall like ninepins. And then there are 800,000 young people scattered all over Europe, from the Provence to Albania, from Greece to Crete. Unarmed, they turn themselves in to the Nazis, who demand they fight on. But they refuse. They don't yield to Nazism, nor to the fascists of Salò, some in their dignity, some in their hate of the Germans, some out of loyalty to the king. All these young people, though brought up in and by the single-mindedness of fascism, say no to those regimes founded on the ideology of racism and war. Their persistent, repeated resistance leads them to the stalags, or offlags, that is, camps for soldiers and officers, where they are received by the German population in name and shame. And so, an unarmed resistance begins, of those who, on the 20th of September 1943, Hitler classifies, without right of appeal, as IMIs, Italian Military Internees. As absurd as it may seem, this is, in fact, history. A military internee is not a prisoner of war. He doesn't have the same rights. In fact, he has no rights at all. Why not? Because the internee does not recognize the only Italy the Nazis accept, the Italian Social Republic. And also because it's very convenient to have a category of prisoners that's not protected by the Geneva Convention. Nonetheless, amongst soldiers and officers, as many as 630,000 refused to comply to the repeated request to join up. And if you think all of this is fiction, then you must listen to this story. The story of unarmed resistance. A story that begins on the 8th of September 1943, with hundreds of thousands of young men like you. A story full of no's. Each one has its value, that must be preserved, now and forever.